Hello, welcome to our channel for R programming. In this video, we will talk about a special topic. That is, we will show several differences between R and Python. Although this channel is for R mainly, but we also will talk about the difference between R and Python because these two languages both are very popular in data analysis and people may will learn both of them. So we will just talk several very simple differences. The first, Python use equal symbol as assignment symbol, but R will use this arrow, actually is a less than and hyphen as assignment symbol. And the second, Python, like other languages like C++ and Java, index starting from 0. However, R index starting from 1. And Python use indentation to indicate the following statements belonging, for example, looping and function, and while loop, for loop. But R use braces to enclose a block. So in R, the indentation does not work, has no any effect. And in R, if we create a new object from the old one using assignment symbol, then this new object is a distinct object from the old one. However, in Python, if you want to use equal symbol to create a new object, for example, list, then both the new list and old list will refer to a single object. So next we will show in coding for these differences. So the very beginning, in R, we just assign 23 to age. So we will show age is a scalar with value 23. So in Python, we use equal symbol. So age 23. Then we show age is the object with 23. So the same, just the symbol not different. So next, in R, we will create a vector for the countries with 4 elements, 4 countries. Next, we will print out the third country. So countries bracket 3 because index start from 1. So Japan is printed out. But in Python, if we create a list, so in Python list is very like the vector in R. So we create a list in Python, use a bracket with 4 countries in this list. Next, we will print out the third country, Japan, but index is 2 because Python index starts from 0. So Japan is printed out. So the third example is for the indentation. In R, we do not use indentation to denote the block for a for loop, for example. We just use brace to indicate the statements inside this brace belongs to this for loop. So for country, in countries, print country. Then 4 countries are printed out. But in Python, if you want to print with a for loop, you have to write 4 country in countries, no parentheses, no braces, just use a colon, then the next statement with indentation for white space in front of this statement. So Python knows this statement belongs to this for loop. If you want to write another statement, we can also write here, for example, with 4 indentation, 4 white space indentation. So Python will know all these statements belong to this for loop. So we just run. So 4 countries are printed out. Then we will show the last example. We create a new vector in R using assignment symbol. So new countries equals countries. So we just show the element of a new country is 4 countries, right? This is quite clear, no problem. Next, we will add a new element. So we just write new countries. 5th element is Germany. Then we show this new countries vector. Now there are 5 countries in this list vector. So the 5th element is Germany. But we will show the old countries vector. There are 4 countries in the vector. So quite understandable because we add the new elements in the new country, in the new vector, not the old one. The old one hold its values as before. So that's which means the new vector and the old vector are not the same thing. They are distinct different vectors. But the same example or similar example in the Python, we will see what will happen. So new countries equals countries. We'll also create a new list called new countries. Then we show the values of new countries with 4 countries, right? Next, we will add a new element into this new countries list. So we use new countries dot append Germany. Then we show again these new countries. So new countries have 5 countries in the list, right? Because we have added 1 countries in the list. Then we show again this old list countries. Quite interesting. The old list also has 5 countries now. So which means the old list has been added new elements too, because we just added 1 element into the new list, not the old list. But the old list also has been added with 1 element. So which means both the new and old list refer to the same object. So in Python, this is mechanism. If you want to get a distinct object from the old one, you have to use the slice assignment. So we just write test equals country with column in bracket. So we show test with 5 countries. But if we add append with another country, for example, France. So test will have 6 countries now, but all the countries have 5, not affected. Thanks for watching.